Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel Physics Around You. In today's lesson, you are going to study about an electrical and electronic safety device or component called fuse and fuse ratings. Let's start. Here is a fuse. A fuse is an electrical and electronic safety device which breaks the circuit if a fault in an electrical appliance causes too much current to flow. This protects the wiring and the appliance if something goes wrong. Actually, inside this fuse, there will be a thin wire. Here you can see the circuit symbol of the fuse. One middle line is there. It represents actually a thin wire inside this fuse, which melts easily if the current going through the fuse is too high. The wire heats up until it melts and breaks the circuit. The fuses in plugs are made in standard ratings. The most common fuse values are 3 amp, 5 amp and 13 amp. Today we are going to check the fuse value of an electrical kettle by knowing the kettle's power value and voltage value. Let's start. I have taken a base of an electric kettle. It has a 3-pin plug with a fuse. By simple calculation, we are going to check the fuse value which they have used in this 3-pin plug of electric kettle. To determine that fuse rating, we should know two quantities from this electric kettle. One is power of this electric kettle and the voltage it takes. Let's have a close look at the bottom of this electric kettle. So to determine the fuse rating, we must know power of this kettle and voltage of this kettle. Here you can see power of the kettle as 2200 W, that is watts, and the voltage is 220 to 240 volt. Any value can be taken. I am going to take 240 volt as a voltage value. So we got power and voltage from the appliance. Here it is electric kettle. By dividing power by voltage, we will get some current value. Here I got 9.2 amp as the current value. So we have to choose the nearest value from the standard fuse rating, either 3 amp, 5 amp and 13 amp. Here the close value is 13 amp. So this plug must be connected with a 13 amp fuse. Let's check. Here it is a 13 amp fuse. By using this method, you can determine the fuse rating of any electrical appliances. So, to determine the fuse rating, you must know power and voltage of any electrical appliances. By using that values, you can get the current value and you can select the nearest value from the fixed fuse values, either 3 amp, 5 amp and 13 amp. There are so many other fuse values are there. For your IGCSE exam, these 3 amp, 5 amp, 13 amp, sometimes in the question they may give 10 amp also. So it depends on whatever it is, you have to select the close value to the current which we get through our calculation. I will show you the simple calculation part. Let's have a look at the simple calculation. Here we are going to use electrical power formula, that is voltage times current, to derive current formula because that is the fuse rating formula. For that I have just interchanged the formula as V times I equal power. Next, I equal power divided by voltage because voltage is here in multiplication. When we take after equal sign, it goes division. Here is the fuse rating formula, that is power divided by voltage. Right. From the kettle we got the power of the kettle value as 2200 watt, and voltage range is given there, that is 220 to 240 volt. Any value can be taken. Here I have taken 240 volt. By substituting this power and voltage in the fuse rating formula, we got 9.2 amp approximately. So we have to select the fuse value from these three given values. So we have to go with 13 amp fuse, because this value tells you the current needed to blow the fuse. It must be greater than the normal current through the appliances, but as close as possible, so that the fuse will blow as soon as the current gets too high. If they give 10 amp in this fixed fuse rating, then you have to go with 10 amp. For example, if the current value is 2.5, then we have to go with 3 amp fuse. For example, if the current value is 4.5, then we have to select 5 amp fuse. I hope you got something about the safety electrical and electronic device or component called fuse and fuse ratings. Thank you.